YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Zoo the Barber, and today I'm finna show you how to do a ball fade. And I start off first setting my guideline so I can be able to point how I want it, like how high I want it. So right now you see it's a mid. It's not a low fade, it's not a high, it's a nice mid. Now I start off by cleaning up my bottom of my fade so I can basically see my guideline and where my guideline is at. So I'll make sure everything is all even, and like one side is not higher than the other, anything like that. So it set that tone and clean the bottom of the fade really, because you really just want to make sure everything is cleaned up. You don't want to have no extra hair just scattering around or anything like that. You want to make it look clean as possible in any means. Now I go with my one with the grain all the way open so I can be able to make sure it's a nice dark. It's not too light, anything like that, because he don't like his hair that light, because his hair is not as thick as it's supposed to be, so, but you'll see what type of method I use later on to make sure to make it look real nice and thick fully. Now I start off with my first guideline with the ball fade with all the way open, to get the first step. I told you everything with the ball fade is like a real transition. It is, you can't rush it. You can't try to do too much with it. You have to really go with the flow when it comes with it. So like you first do your first guideline, I feel like the best thing is to do is really start with the first guideline, then go down with the bottom. Because the bottom is the main one that gives everybody the problems, because it's so hard. Because sometimes you make your line too hard while you press down with your liners. So you gotta really light hand it as well, so it won't be so much of a print, and it'd be easier for you to be able to flick the wrist and get the bottom line out. Now what I'm doing is using my 1.5 to make sure all the little extra hair, it don't overlap. Even though I use a 1, it still can be extra hairs that still pop up to make the fade, look like it's overlapping. I started cutting hair when I was 13. Started taking it serious when I was 17. Cutting hair basically saved my life. I had a lot of things going on with myself. Teenage boy, you getting peer pressure to do this and that. You feel like the world is all against you, but whole time you just not really trying to listen to anybody. So it really saved me. It really started having me really learn guidance, and really listen to people and not trying to constantly talk back or feel like I know everything in the world. So this is something that actually bring me down to back to regular, like you gotta calm down. You got some type of purpose around here, so you gotta really do what you gotta do to really maintain and be focused. Now I'm using my one to clean up everything. So now I'm getting the second line together. So then the smoothness is coming along. You see in the dark to the mid to the bald. Now I have no guard. Use my blade all the way open, and I keep combing so I can make sure I have my guideline right in hand. I'm not going over, I'm not going too high. So this is the real transition to basically you're gonna really see the last line meet up with the skin. And shout out to my subscribers. I got 82 of them right now. I'm reaching for 150 by the end of this month. It's February, so by March I try to have 150 subscribers. And this is only my second video. I'm not the best with the editing, not the best with the cut things. I just got me a new mic and a MacBook, so now I'm gonna be able to sound more better, try to be more professional, and try to have a real schedule too. Cause last time I uploaded was like a month ago, so now I'm really going to be consistent because I have no excuses and I have everything I need. So it's grind time now. Now you see just one side of the face all the way blurry. Now the reason why I timed this up is you just really seen all the steps I just did from the last one, so I ain't want to basically explain it all the way or making the video 30 minutes long. I know nobody want to sit down like that or just pay attention to it. Now I'm putting red alert on top of his head is the moose. Now this is one of my main things I said, that making his hair's not as dark, as thick as it's supposed to be. So I feel like this helps a lot too. It makes it lay down real smooth, give that nice texture look to it, You also brush it in and blow dry at the same time. so it'll be able to lay down real good. And you can see like the mousse is actually working. Is you know it lays down the hairs, the extra little hairs that stick up too. So, like I said about his hair not being so thick, it like this make it look like it just because off the strength of it's basically being the mousse is making it lay down real good. You know, giving it that nice soft and smooth texture. Now I use the Barber Season holding spray. You know, this is one of the best holding sprays that is we make our own. That's in a barbershop. Whoever work at Barber Season, we make it. You know, and it's one of the best holding sprays ever. So now you see I go in with my detailer wireless. One of the best wireless clippers out right now. Especially if you set them right, man. I'm telling you, like you see how clean that look. And look at the other side; it looks so beautiful right there. See how the Barber Season holding spray just actually just you see like the texture as soon as you hit, you see the ash, you know, you see the hair is staying in place, it's not extra moving, it's not doing anything that it don't supposed to be doing right now. So that's how I tell you, like the Barber Season, you know, holding spray is one of the best holding sprays I ever had used before. So, and if I get a certain amount, you know, I'll let y'all know. I make my own Barber Season holding spray as well too. So it's two different ones. It's my personal one and it's the one that the shop uses. So if I get a certain amount of subscribers, I swear, say 200 subscribers, I'll let y'all know and I'll let y'all use them. See now I'm using Enhancements to spray, you know, with the assist with the Shine Cut card, you know, it's one of the best enhancement cards. Really, I never really seen no other really enhancement cards that it suits to this type of level. Now I use fibers, you know, fibers give the last touch of the thickness, you know, it gives it the pop out now. Like once I said earlier, his hair is not as thick, but it's not real light either though. But you know, he wants it to look real thick, you know. I put holding spray and I use Sebastian. I let it air dry too, cause you know when you let it air dry with the fibers, it comes out real crispy. You know, see that effect right there, man. That's tough. Now I'm fading the beard in, you got a ball fade, might as well fade the beard in, so it won't just be no plain line in the top of it, give it a decent effect. Now I use the enhancement pencil, the Barber Magic pencil. Now this give it the real creation of a real pop out. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I feel like a lot of people can use it and use it in the right direction. Some people use it and like they leave it on. They don't even try to smear it in or anything like that. I feel like once you smear it in, and it gives the line that already has the enhancements on there, and then the pencil make it 10 times better because it's like I don't know, it's so crispy, it's ridiculous, So in my opinion, I really mess with the pencil because it just give you that different type of look. It's like a prom, a wedding look. You know what I'm saying? Like a special occasion look, and that's what he was going for around this time as well. Anyways, now all I do is touch it up with my liners. Like I just said earlier, when you smear it in, that liner pop out 10 times better, man. I'm telling you. You gonna fall in love with this method. It's one of the best methods. I don't know who created it, but it's one of the best methods. I'm telling you. My boy Lando, he funny, man. That's all we do is giggle and laugh all the time, man. Dude's hilarious. He's like one of my favorite clients because he always got a smile on his face. It don't matter if he having a bad day or not. He still, as soon as he get done out that chair, or even when he starts seeing himself in in the progress of him having his haircut, dude just nothing but smiles, man, and real jokes. That's why I love doing this. to give people, I don't know, give people just hope and happiness, you know, seeing themselves looking crazy into looking like they finna go ahead and shoot 10 music videos, you know what I'm saying, or CEO of a company, you know, it's a lot of things. Now I retouch it up with my Iron Mans. These are some bad babies too, man. And them Beyblades something serious too. You know, I like them a lot. I just didn't use them a lot on this video because the detail is for his type of hair type. Like they cut like butter, so that's how I really use the detailers instead of the Beyblades this video. I want everybody to stay tuned, man. Tell everybody, you know, add more subscribers. Let's get this a real venture, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing vlogs later, you know, probably reaction videos. But that's gonna probably be in the further time though. But I really wanna do vlogs and stuff like that to give myself a platform that you can be able to see what it is with me everyday basis, you know. You see his haircut coming along all the way good, you know. But I really want to, you know, open up a little bit more. You know, I'm still not new to this. I mean, I'm new to it. I keep messing up, but I want to be able to be more comfortable talking. You know, look at them all the way in there. You know, gotta get the scissor work in there. And I try the best not edit. You know, I'm trying to be as real so I can be able to learn from my mistakes how I'm talking. You know. Cause the more you keep trying to cut it out, the more you gonna keep messing up 10 times worse. So now I'm just gonna learn from my mistakes, you know. But look at my boy, man, all the way in there. You see, I told you, that's all he do is just look himself in the mirror and try to do the little light skin face. You know, use the shavers on top, get the extra little straggler hairs out of them. That's it, man. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We're going to be here next week. You know, I'm going to drop another banger. So, y'all keep your eyes open. And it's going to be on the camera this time. This is just on the iPhone. So, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Have a blessed one.